on the heels of the two families fighting at Disney because they were trying to get a picture in front of the 100-year celebration sign or that sculpture they have at the front gates of Disney. One family asked, I guess, another family to move so they can get a family shot. A big fight ensued. I mean, it was just a brawl. They were ejected. Two people have been banned from Disney for life because of this. So on the heels of that story last week, I had a listener named Kenny, and Kenny sent me this story. Listen to this. You were talking about that Disney fight on the air for a minute. I tried to call in to tell you about a recent experience we had at the, quote, happiest place on earth. My wife and I frequent Disney and have been noticing more and more, let's call them domestic situations. While walking to our car from the tram a couple of months ago, we heard a man yelling, "Bleep you, B." Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I think we get it.
I have no idea.
Itch.
It's
What?
It's bleep you itch.
Yep.
So the F-bomb and you and then the B word.
Oh. I still
And
don't
then
get it.
listen to this. So bleep you bleep. I'm leaving your ass and the kids. Find your own ride home. The guy ended his marriage in the Disney World parking lot. The woman had 3 little girls, all under the age of 10 by my guess, was standing there crying. He drove up, threw the car seats on the ground, and left. We called security and stayed with her until they arrived. It was super sad. As a father myself, I felt really bad for those little girls seeing their mom get treated like that, especially after a Disney day. Yikes. So this is from Kenny, who sent me this whole Instagram message here.
Anybody who goes to Disney without having been before vastly underestimates what a stressful day it is.
I think that's a great point,
It
Fester.
really, the first time we ever took our daughter to Disney.
Why is it stressful? I love going to Disney with the
Sure.
kids.
The lines, the crowds, the waiting.
There's lines everywhere. You don't know if you're, especially from out of town or not
always
familiar
hot.
with it. It's always
Yes.
hot, or it's raining, or everything's wicked expensive. None of their food is that great.
I think their food's pretty good.
It's not that
Fester,
great though.
why they Disney hating? I don't.
Disney's going to come and grab
I
you.
always-
What are they going to do? Mickey's going to come and get me? Big deal.
Dude,
it's a very stressful day.
I always,
Okay.
I,
For you
I
and
never
your-
was. I was never stressed at Disney. I love taking the kids to
Okay,
Disney.
They're,
Right,
they're
Look what
usually,
Fester's lugging around.
Did you have an annual pass?
Say it again.
Did you have an annual pass?
Never.
You never had an annual pass.
No, I did not.
I do know.
We didn't go enough for an annual pass.
We bought an annual pass when Hadley was younger, and
Right.
it made it a completely different experience. Because, now there's no pressure. But if you're there for 2 days or 1 day, you want to jam in as much stuff as you can. The kids think it's great the first couple hours. They're crying the last 4 hours. Ugh.
Can you imagine the father just throwing the car seats out of the vehicle and abandoning the family, 3 little girls, and the wife in the parking lot and driving off? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yes, Rox.
that's next level. But I have a family member. One is a Disney nut, very intense. They have the passes. The husband doesn't enjoy it at all, but he goes begrudgingly to be part of the family. And I'm not saying it ever ends like what you just described, but he's very stressed out. It's not enjoyable for him, especially when you're there with somebody who loves it so much and is running you around the park on a schedule. It's intense. Fester's right.
You bring a couple of toddlers to Disney, and it's good for the first couple of hours, and then it hits a wall.
I'm
and
just
then
saying-
it rains at 4 o'clock, turns into a sauna.
I don't think I've ever had this kind of stressful situation at Disney. And we took the kids, Julian and Chloe, numerous times when they're growing up. We were probably there half a dozen times, 6 times while they were growing up. And I never had the stressful situation you're talking about. I remember happy times.
Yeah, but it's a stressful, for a lot of people, it's a fairly stressful day.